Alright. So, well, hopefully you can hear me. I'm at a waterfall on my first walk of my healing journey. A lot of tarot readers have been saying to get out into nature, go for a walk, get by water. So today I did. I am. And once I got to the state park, I didn't know what to expect, but the voices told me to go take my trash and ask the guy at the trash station to where I should go take a walk. So I did, and my whole day had been basically leading up to it. I had been watching some YouTube videos and trying to figure out my next step because I've been at a loss, you know. And like I said, I didn't know what to expect, but the voices said to go to the trash station and ask the man where to go take a walk by a lake. And here I am. I walked 3/4 of a mile, and I guess they call it, it's a hike, not a walk. It's a hike to get up here. And it was a good hike. Enough that, you know, I figured I might as well stop and stay and watch it for a while and enjoy myself because I haven't been getting out of the house at all. And they just said, keep going, just keep going. I came across a fork in the road that said, you know, this leads back to the parking lot, and the voice inside my head said, yeah, let's just go, you know, like that's good enough for your first day. Let's go ahead and home, and we'll come back tomorrow and go the rest of the way to the waterfall. But most of me just said, you know, we've come this far, let's just go. So I did, and kept going a little further, and finally decided to just relax for a while. Turned my head, and what do I see but some moss? I guess it's moss growing in this little tiny puddle right next to me. And there is the waterfall. And the whole reason why I started making this video is because I realized that that's how close I became. Or that's how close I almost was to becoming this stagnant puddle right here, when what I really want is out there, in among it, you know, living my life. And it's this close, such a fine line, look. I'm sorry if the perspective is weird, or I'm just trying to make some sense out of it in a way that I can understand it and grow from it and share it. But now that I've shown you the whole point of the video, this perspective of how close I came to just withering up and not doing anything with it, look how beautiful it is. trying to see what this camera is pointing at, and I hope it's pointing at something pretty. I know there's a bush right there in the way, but I wanted to try to protect myself from falling in, I guess, and I thought these little twigs here was going to hold me back. But all I'm seeing is the reflection of myself, and so, which was just an amazing thing, because I said, look how beautiful it is, but all I can see is myself. And so thank you, universe, for that, because I mean, that's pretty powerful, makes me want to cry and stuff. So it's just beautiful, you know, the whole, because what I'm looking at, aside from what you're looking at, is I'm looking out into the wildness of this waterfall, and all, just how beautiful it is, and amazing that the whole time that I've been out here, this thing has been a few miles away, and all I had to do was drive down here, get out of my car, and I could have been out here this whole time enjoying this. But today was the day. Today was the day. It wasn't time for all that. I kept getting resting messages, and now finally it says, you know, no, today's the day. All the readers have been saying to get out in nature, and what a glorious day for it. I tell you what, thank you. Thank you, universe, for this beautiful moment in time. Oh, sorry, I'm probably covering something up with my hand. I got all wound up in the moment. I'll have to check the video later, if I even upload it, which at this point I'm thinking, you know, I kind of want to talk to my people about a few things, actually. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Working on getting my drink of water, and kind of trying to, see, I put the battery right in front of y'all. I might just leave it and not edit it. I don't have editing capabilities yet. But this is day one of what you might call the rest of my life. Hey. That's not unusual, but it's still true. One of the videos I watched was Nubian, Divine Nubian. Oh dear, she made such a huge impact on my life, and I can't remember which way her name goes. However, Divine is right. She's the one that finally, like, kicked my butt out the door and had me here filming this video. Learning how to sit up straight, you know. But one of the other readers that has caught my attention, there's a few of them actually. There's Moonchild, of course, and Water Baby. Tyler's Tarot, Ramblin' Mike. Those are just some of them off the top of my head. But you guys are the ones that got me out here. And I'll shout out some other ones when they come to my head, but I just can't thank y'all enough. Oh, Cup of Love, Tarot by Cindy. Thank you, dear, too. Just ran into you at that divine Nubian channel. All these meetings, just all these meetings happened online, and then, but still got me out into nature and got me in front of this waterfall, just enjoying the heck out of it. Don't even know how you do. You probably do know. That's why you tell us to do it. But how close I came, right? I will be getting into my story. Hoping you can hear me over this beautiful waterfall. But I want my channel to be about me doing henna, temporary tattoos, and healing. So, something like Martha does henna while healing. And talk to you about who's talking to me, who I'm led to listen to be able to come to this point where I'm sitting here in front of this beautiful waterfall talking to y'all. But, so for some henna, let me see if I can get a picture of my leg. Nothing really spectacular. That was just me playing around with my henna, because I've been learning how to do that. It's super, super fun, and the reason I was practicing it is because I want to do that for a job. It's so much fun. Some very nice people just rolled up. So I'm going to shut this off for a minute. I'll talk to y'all in a minute.